Hi everyone, it's Diana. I just want to talk to you for a minute. I've heard many stories about victims over the last few years, but Richard's story really got to me. Some of you already know of him and what's happened to him. I first found out about Richard during a series of videos that Graham Scambates did involving a ring of Publishers Clearinghouse scammers. And during the course of the videos, there were names and addresses obtained, and they were turned over to Boo Boo and Deborah to investigate them. So they found out that Richard was a victim of this scam, and they were able to make contact with him through a phone number they found. And Richard told them that they had been calling him for an entire year, and although he thought he won millions of dollars in this contest, they scammed him into sending these big prize tax payments. And unfortunately, Boo Boo and Deborah had to let him know that he had been scammed, and this was just one huge lie. And he's been left completely devastated, both emotionally and financially. And just a few weeks ago, he had only $700 left in his bank account, and shortly after, because the scammers had access, they took that too. They'll take everything. Richard is 69 years old, and he should have been able to retire comfortably. Instead, he's had to borrow money from his friends just to try to meet his daily needs. He's also had to find a job this summer now, climbing trees. And just for a moment, if you could imagine this was your mom or dad that this happened to, and at this time in their life they have to go get a job, it's just awful. And he's suffering. Boo Boo was on the phone with him the other day, and they called him up to 25 times in 1 hour. And his nights and days are just filled with dread and anxiety, I imagine. A GoFundMe account was set up by Boo Boo called Richard's Recovery, and it just has a goal of $10,000 to get Richard back on his feet a little bit. And we've already seen an amazing amount of support shown by the scam baiting community, because you guys are so generous and you have the biggest hearts. And we also realize that not everyone's in a position to give money right now, and that's okay. But we thought that just some e-cards or a few lines of a note or letter that you could send Richard, just to let him know that you care, that he's in your thoughts. And I'll leave the link in the description box where you can send the emails or letters or notes, whatever you want. And I'll leave the link for the GoFundMe account as well. And thank you for listening and for all your kindness. And I've never asked anyone to share my videos before, but I'm asking now for Richard. And that's all. Bye.